In our You Decide coverage, it's hard to believe, but we're now just less than a year out from presidential election day, November 5th, 2024. I'm Shay Rozzi. Thanks so much for joining us.
And I'm Rick Marinon. Sarah is off tonight. Fox 23's Amy Hybels is live tonight from the Rogers County Election Board in Claremore, where preparations are underway already for the big election, even though we're just 12 months out, Amy.
That's right, Rick. Believe it or not, the secretary of the Rogers County Election Board, Julie Dermody, tells me she actually started planning for this 6 months ago. With more than 62,000 registered voters, Rogers County is actually the 5th largest county in the state when it comes to election day numbers. Are you thinking about presidential politics at this point?
I am. There's a lot on the TV and, a lot of important things that we need to be talking about today.
And are you thinking about presidential politics yet?
As of right now, no. I try to avoid that and all of the conflicts with that at the time.
Yes, absolutely. We need a change.
So you're thinking about it?
Oh, definitely, yes. Every day.
This Claremore voter isn't the only one thinking about the 2024 presidential election. Rogers County Election Board Secretary Julie Dermody already has her war room set up.
This is my war board. I like to see the numbers and I like to see everything right straight up front.
Every big election cycle, she divides up precincts by party affiliation.
This helps me in knowing whenever we get absentee ballot requests, if I know how many Republicans, how many Democrats have put those requests in, then I can take those kind of out of the percentage that's going to show up at the polls.
That way she'll know how to staff her polling locations.
Some locations will end up having more people, like precinct 15, because of the amount of people that they have registered to vote. They will have 4 to 5 people, maybe 6, that actually work that polling location.
She also has to have enough poll workers from each party.
The biggest challenge I would say for us would be to get enough Democrats to have that balance.
In order to up the number of Democrats working the polls, she's taking down contact information for those who have expressed an interest in going through the training and joining her team. A pay raise approved by the state legislature kicks in on July 1st. Dermody hopes that will help her efforts to staff the polls.
A lot of people live paycheck to paycheck nowadays, and they don't have the ability to say, hey, I'll just forego that day and I'll work for the polls. This way, I think we'll get more people who say, hey, I can take a day off from work because I'm still going to be making $200.
She says starting early is key.
You got to prepare. I mean, you need to know what you're kind of looking at as far as how many poll workers you're going to need all total.
Now, Dermody estimates that they will need 180 poll workers. She says they already have 120 holdovers from previous elections, so she thinks they'll be in good shape for that November 5th, 2024 election. In Claremore, covering news that matters, I'm Amy Hybels, Fox 23 News.